Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go from Arlington. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Williams. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Forced out wide. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get back to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Flowers with the catch. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
May not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. That's Jones on the move. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it at the 7.
Jackson's pass complete to Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Don't be checking, man. I need that back end in my hand. Do you hear me, man?
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing, Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickens, first catch, and that's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Williams. He gets free. Javonte Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard run.
Off the play fake, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll run. It's Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take it back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Jackson. Escaping to his left. The second down throw is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On third down, Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. To throw is Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
At the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second and 1. Jackson up top again. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
To the 5-yard line.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jay Baltimore. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece. The score as this one's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
We've seen a lot of this around the league, Mike, as defenses continue to adjust to controlling for explosive plays. They're playing with a lot of depth. They're saying, we're not going to let you throw the ball over our head, so that's why these guys are such weapons. It can be short throw, long run. Just because you don't try to throw it a million yards doesn't mean you can't have explosive plays in the passing game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. That's Jones on the move. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
DaRon Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. This drive so far, another 1st and 10.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's here.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Now Jackson moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Can't get close to you, and my car look unapproachable. Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips, and that's that.
First down, it is Williams. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Dak going to give this to Blue. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. That'll bring up 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45. To the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens will take over possession here at the 44. This looks like a design run. And he'll be taken down as time runs out. And we've come to the end of the first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon offering a kickoff for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down. They'll run it with Henry. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he will score again. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Look so fine that I really want to make you mine. You look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dak, fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Now facing 3rd down and 10. Now Prescott. This is intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the give, here's Henry. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. We'll go again here with Henry. Whoa! And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
You know, Mike, I think the question is, does Derrick Henry ever age? I mean, he's in year 11. He still looks like he's a rookie. I mean, he produces at an elite level, it seems, every year. 1,500 yards for the 5th time in his career a season ago. I mean, we could go on and on, but really, the last piece of the puzzle missing is he's still searching for that Super Bowl ring.
Out to his right. He's got it inside the 5. Loop now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will extend this third-quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They run over center with Williams. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go with Williams. And nothing doing here. It'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Now a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Milton. That's taken in. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
On first down, right back to Williams. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again here with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
It's just so good to see Javonte Williams back, Mike, playing at this level. It looked like he might never be the same. You think back to that ACL tear back in 2022. It kind of took him a couple seasons, but last year, he
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 46-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and long coming up. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the first down.
It's another run here for Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Now Milton. That's out wide to Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Milton. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Pass intended for Williams. It'll bring up second down.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get back to a one-possession game.
30-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
Well, they know they needed at least a field goal to try to cut this to a one-possession game, so they got it. But now, can the defense, can they tighten up here and get a quick stop? Because not only do they need the ball back, they need to make sure they leave enough time for what would be a game-winning drive.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Taken in by Cuevas. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 5. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. That's Jones on the move. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the 4th quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
The Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
That's all you need right there. Good snap, good hold, and now you make it a two-possession game this late in the fourth quarter. I'm just not sure there's enough time to overcome it.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Williams. Finding room across midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Down to an 8, here goes Jackson. And that should do it. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.